Here.
All right. Ready, everyone. Hi, Katie. You can sit by Annie. Let's stand and stretch. Stretching, stretching. We're welcoming back Ken tonight and his daughter Candy is here. His daughter Candy is here in the corner as well from Rhode Island. So she'll be here for a little while tonight. Angelica's back! Yay! Tana's back! Yay! Tana's back! Everybody's here! Not everybody, but anyway, let's take a filling breath in and hold that for a moment. Here's our filling breath.
Well, this mask is full of dust. Now it's full of
let it go.
sneeze.
All right. One more time, breathing in. And out. Are you gonna miss yourself?
It was in the glove box.
All right. The mask from the glove box. All right. All right. Filling breath in, we do a released breath, and we send that air out over 4. We send it out over 6, 8, and 12. Okay. Breathing in and out. 2, 3, 4. Release. Out. 2, 3, 4, release. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, release. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, release. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, release. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, release. How are you doing?
Greta seems to think it might be the lilies, so.
Oh, the lilies. Oh, dear. Anybody here allergic to lilies? Oh, Matthew is.
Oh.
You feeling the effects now, Matthew?
Not yet.
Not yet. I was going to say, we can remove them from the sanctuary if we need to do. Of course, if he keeps sneezing, we're going to remove them from the sanctuary.
I put water on the mask, but hey, you put water on these masks and it seals them.
That's disgusting.
I can't breathe at all. Anyway.
C major, how about? All right. Let's do E. And Ken, I know it's been a while, but if you feel okay putting that mask up, we'd love to have you mask with us tonight, okay? Mask up, thank you. And take this to the hallway, take the other one to the hallway. One more. As well, right? I'm ready. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. Great. So we can help ourselves out by letting the sound get to a smaller place and a more focused place as it gets higher. I love to sing. I love to sing. Okay, ready? Pretty good, pretty good. You can go a little bit faster, just a tick. Ready? I'm impressed. Have a seat, everybody. All right, great. My goodness, it feels like so much has occurred in the past week. Last week was Monday, Thursday, right? Yeah, I know, it seems like a long time ago, but a lot has happened. Thank you for Easter morning. Thank you for Saturday. Thank you for that Saturday rehearsal. Thank you for Easter morning. And thank you for being here tonight after all of that. I think things went really, really well on Easter. And it was a beautiful day, wasn't it? We had, I think, more than 250 people here in the sanctuary on Easter, and a whole lot watching online. So it's really lovely to have that feeling in the room, that buzz of Easter and us being back together again. So now tonight we're really going to be focusing our efforts toward a couple of Sundays on a creation justice theme of music, and so we have not even looked at one of these pieces that we're going to be doing. But before we begin all of that, I had passed out to many of you a word sheet, and if you didn't get one, I will be happy to give one to you. On Sunday, on the creation justice theme, there's a hymn in our service that is, you need 170, you need Salisbury 176. continuation of our warm up, just pull it out. Let's sing through it with the tune. There you go. All right. On Sunday.
That's the Sunday?
Yeah, that'll be one of the hymns on Sunday. I'm sorry that you all didn't have that. That'll be in the bulletin Sunday. However, if you are able to be here, you'll see the words in the bulletin. Yeah. Everybody else in the room is going to struggle just as much as you did, or maybe a lot more with trying to fit those words with the tune. So you supporting them with that melody is going to be really helpful. All right, I sing the love that dreamed creation. Please. I sing the love that has a green banner at the top. I sing the love that dreamed creation. I just want to say we haven't seen Kathy Malloy in a while. Kathy's on here. And so is Barbara, Kent, and Helen Wright. Hey, hello, everybody. Sorry to make you seasick if I'm moving you all around. Fly through the air here on Zoom. All right. Did anybody get a chance to listen and sing? All right. I sing the love. Now, not everybody. If you have your folder at home, you don't have some word changes that I wrote into everybody else's piece. Okay, so if I found your piece in the music room today, on page 11, I wrote different words to one section. All right? So there's this part that goes king and kingdom, cross and crown, which I don't associate with nearly as much as God among us here and now. So that's what I'd like to put. God among us, here and now. It was a lot of work. But it saved us a bit of time in this rehearsal. So. And hopefully confusion with syllables. All right, let's start from the beginning. And let's sing da. Da, 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 or whatever your part is. Soprano, alto, tenors and basses are together. Okay? Ready, and. Measure 21, page 3, measure 21 is in the middle, fifth and last measure. Okay? Ready, go. And just tenors and basses there. Ready, go. Oh, he needs
Which is
clearance.
the box.
Yes.
Sorry.
If there's a box in my office on that counter, there should be.
There isn't one right over there.
Oh, there might be on that table. I'm not sure. Okay. Page 5, measure 35. Everybody, on da, ready, go. Okay, great. And we're gonna, I think, just have the whole soprano section do this optional solo. Okay, so next year. Okay, and let's do it for now because it's a melody we've been doing. So page 8, everybody. Measure 59. Still on da, let's take it a little faster. Ready, go. Yeah, it was gonna be slower. Dum, bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Your eternal fire. Yeah? Alright, great. Let's put some words with it. And sing the love that dreamed creation, love that birds the sun and moon. Lots of text. From the beginning. Okay? Ready. Yeah. Someone's still doing a half step there, which it is not supposed to be. Not keep with the tempo. I sing the peace of rivers flowing. Ready, go. I sing the peace of rivers flowing. 1, 2, breeze of the way the beat shifts. Grace to stand. Maybe a little bit more like you are singing a solo. Every single one of you, right? A little bit more emphasis there. Ready to try that? Nice. Everybody now. Go. Octave, 94 to the end. Ready, go. All right. Questions, parts you'd like to cover again, because this is our intensive rehearsal on it. Yes, Matt.
94, 95. Jeff, you play 96, the bass part, 96, bass and tenor, 96 and 97.
40 kernel, yeah. Sing it. 96 and 97, tenors and basses. Supernatural, exactly. Try that. Yeah, let's try with everybody again at 94 to the end. Signs that mark. And class. I had asked, so I was involved in some of the planning for this service, just so you know, in preparation for what would have been our Earth, kind of, not Earth, but our Justice concert. I had been talking with Andy Lloyd and asking her about different passages that were meaningful to her in her life and study, and you know, she's been so influential in us having a green team here at our church and in a lot of the creation of some of that. And I was coming from the music angle, of course, for justice. But I thought that in doing this piece, it would be lovely to have some kind of complementary reading or text or prayer or something that would kind of lead us into it. And Pastor Elizabeth is going to be doing a land recognition, what do you call it, a land, gosh.
Acknowledgement.
Land acknowledgement. Goodbye, Candy, nice to meet you. Thank you.
I'll see you all Sunday online.
All right, bye. Safe travel home. A land acknowledgement will occur before our time of silence, out of which this will be presented, okay? So I think that would be a really lovely connection for acknowledging the indigenous peoples whose land this is, and was, yeah. The Abenaki people here. And that, I think, is happening a little bit more frequently in some contexts, sometimes at colleges, sometimes at universities, sometimes in churches. I'm not sure we've ever done one in our church. Do you think? Have we?
I don't think
The land acknowledgement? So I think that's going to be neat, a very neat connection and a way to set this piece up a little bit differently than it might have been otherwise. So, do you have written at the top of your music all verse 1, then chorus, verse 2, chorus? That SA does verse 1 while the tenor and bass repeats the chorus. Everybody sings verse 1, everybody sings the chorus. Everybody sings verse 2, everybody sings the chorus. Then we layer. Sopranos and altos sing verse 1 again, while the tenors and basses are singing the chorus again. Okay? Yeah, I think it'll come back to you as like, oh yeah, this makes sense. So the tenors and basses go, hey yana, hey yana, hey yana, hey yana, hey yana, hey yana, and you stop, okay? Because the last thing that's going to happen is actually the sopranos and altos singing a little bit after you do. All right, so let's try it. Everybody together. The earth is our mother. Ready? 2, 3.
The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. Hey-yana, hey-yana, hey-yana. Hey-yana, hey-yana, hey-yana.
Right, and so this is the drop in the voice is intentional. We should make it a slide. We should just let it drop. Hey, na. No. Try that. No. Yeah. So it really is kind of just getting the note and letting it drop down. All right. Let's do verse 2. The sacred ground, ready.
The sacred ground we walk upon, with every step we take. The sacred ground we walk upon, with every step we take. Hey-yana, hey-yana, hey-yana. Hey-yana, hey-yana, hey-yana. Hey-yana,
mother. We must take care of her. That I think is a bigger arc. The care of her is a bigger arc. Let's try it together. One more time. Ready?
The earth is our
Right.
mother.
Yeah. Let's get ourselves ready with space. The earth. Ready?
The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, hey, Anna. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, hey, Anna. The sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take, the sacred ground we walk
Right.
upon.
So let's bring a little more of that space we had for verse 1 into this one. The sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take, the sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take. Right, try that verse, okay? Ready?
The sacred ground we walk
Right,
upon.
right. But I see and maybe hear and feel some of this booming, like into the ground, but it's not. It's up from the ground. I want you to think of it in the opposite direction. Not da-dee, but da-da. Okay? That makes sense, right? The sacred ground. Ready?
The sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take, the sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, hey, Anna. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, hey,
Right. So
Anna.
great. But again, lots of space, right? Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, hey. All about the vowels. Ready?
Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, hey, Anna. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, hey, Anna. Hey, Anna, hey, we must take care of her. Hey, Anna, hey, we must take care of her.
Beautiful. Very, very nice. Yes, Irene.
I don't think many people here know that archaeologically proven Native Americans lived out there where the bridge is across the lake 10,000 years ago. That has been archaeologically proven. 10,000 years.
Amazing. Yeah. Great. All right. On we go, please, to I am your mother. I am your mother. There's a great book, children's book. There's a children's book. Am I? Are you? Are you my mother? Remember that one? It goes through all these different animals. Are you my mother? Are you my mother? Well, this is the earth saying, I am your mother. This will be for May 1st. Okay?
You are doing it in A.
In A. And I have that. Would you like to see it in A? Would you like to just do it in A?
This has all the stuff in it.
Oh, I gave it to you. I gave it to you. Good. I'm brilliant. I'm brilliant. All right, I gave it to you already. Yes.
Is it possible that I didn't pick it up from my,
It is possible, but it looks like this. It's just everybody has this.
Was it in today?
It should have been in a couple weeks ago. But I don't know if everybody already picked it up or not.
Alex, and I don't, it wasn't in my folder tonight, so I don't know.
I will go check my
Okay.
computer. What number are you, Matt?
27?
27?
If you just find a couple spares.
Yeah, I'll bring it.
Bring them, and then we'll figure it out after. Thank you. Now this has wonderful harmony in the middle section, and we're going to be doing that. We're also doing this piece with the Sing for Social Justice group on May 1st. Okay, so they'll sing with us. they'll be singing just melody, and we'll fill in some harmonies here. So let's remember how this goes. Just vocally, I don't even have to say a lot. Yeah, if you want to. Okay. Everybody? Back to the beginning. It's a little hold. Just for the last verse, we have a hold. Don't anticipate it, try to watch, right? Alright, great. So just that last verse, we have a fermata on mother. Backing up a little, how you feeling, tenor, on your part? Pretty good? Nareen says no. Which one?
I got to sing bass on some of
You have to sing for the bit. That's okay. That's okay. Just do what you need to do. But let's start at measure 9. Put in your basses and tenors together at measure 9. And just sing on Da. Just sing on Da, measure 9. Don't worry about what verse. Just a Da. Ready, go. Oops. Sorry. And I'm making Jeff play parts. So Jeff is playing this in a different key than it's written. So some things get a little splurty. You're doing a great job, Jeff.
It's not.
But I'm making him play
Just-
parts, and he has to translate what that means in his brain. All right, measure 9. Ready, Da. connected. This will go for all of us. Isn't it a different sound when you do that from bum, 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 bum? It's a very different feeling, different sound. Everybody measure 9. Let's do verse 4, challenge, defy God, which means as we get up to the next page, we're going to have a fermata on mother. We're going to hold, okay? Just a reminder. Challenge, defy God. Measure 9. Let's do tears, tears. Tears on my face. I think that'll come together really nicely. The idea is also on May 1st to have the church band with us and with all the music that day. So 2 things where I hope we can be a part of are this and the Good Trouble, which I'd like us to look at now. Good Trouble. We looked at it last spring, Stacy, before you were with us. Church band is the dad's plus, if we can, you know, and I thought of today, it might not be plus, but anyway. What's been really neat, and you know, we've been having Sing for Social Justice rehearsals at 6 o'clock in Unity Hall the last couple months. And Rachel Nash Benson's playing guitar right alongside Steve. And we've got Keysong Davis singing right along with others in that group. It's been marvelous. It's really been wonderful. It's something that I'd like to see grow. So anyway, this is one thing we can combine with them. And I'm trying to also get us to combine Good Trouble. So let's take a look at it. Do you need the what? No, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Turn the page beyond that. Good trouble, good trouble.
Oh. Which way do we go this?
So, 2 things. Just quickly, it starts out, are you doing an E?
That's an E. I can do it in the other key.
E's great. E minor's great. So it goes, this day has challenged us to make good trouble, to make good trouble, to make good trouble. This day has challenged us to make good trouble, to make this world a better place. When we do the repeat, it's going to be our faith, okay? Every time we do the repeat, we're going to do our faith. But when we do the first time through, this day, okay? Each time. Now let's try our faith. Ready? Our
I forgot about it.
to make this those like they're tenuto or something. To make this world a better. Just like it's a little bit about a little attitude there, a little attitude. I know you got attitude. You can throw some out there, all right? To make this ready, to make this world a better place. All right, everybody from the top. This day. Ready. Please, okay? For now, everybody down on the SATB sections, and let's do our oohs together. Ready? And wait, we had this trouble before. I actually have a problem with this being in 4/4.
Oh, that's right.
Because the way it goes is it's like I'm beating an 8 for one measure. So anyway, when the world seems strange and big and 2, 3, 4. You see how it goes? You do it a lot, like twice as slow. For the whole piece, but right here especially. Measure 6. Ooh, ready? I'm gonna mark through the solo so you can hear. Ready? When the world seems lost and torn, more than we can bear, we find strength to carry on, turning from despair. We shall never be afraid. Fear and dread will cease as we struggle day by day. We seek calm and the beginning of the song. Yes. You're going to go back to the beginning because there's verse 2 of the solo section. So we need you to ooh again.
At what point do we go back?
You're going to sing at measure 13. After 13, it says DSL coda. You go back to the beginning of the song. Again? And you do that repeat. So we sing this day, then we sing our faith, and we end up on page 5 at measure 6 again for verse 2. So we're gonna ooh. Ready to ooh? Let's ooh. Okay, ready and 2 and now we go on.
To the back, the beginning?
Nope, measure 14. After second verse has been sung, you go to measure 14. And descanty soprano types. Can you give me a C?
Yes. Wait,
Is that what I need in your key?
I don't know,
C sharp?
where, I forgot we are.
We're gonna go to 14. Pick up to 14.
To 14. Oh, sorry, okay. So yeah, that's, yes.
This day has challenged us to make good trouble, to make good trouble. This is the descant.
It's funny that I did all coda, because,
I know.
anyway, that was confusing me, but anyway.
This day. Stacy, you wanna try that part? Sure. All right. This day. Everybody else sings down in the 4 part like you would normally. This day. Ready, 2, 3. Right, so we have next week also to work on this. That would kind of be it, however, for rehearsal until we put it together. I'd love this to be the postlude of our second Creation Justice service. Because there's so much to do. There's so much to do. We got to make some good trouble. Take care of people. So I'm excited about that song, if you can't tell already. But just try not to let the way it looks on the page get us, because you know that refrain now. We're just going to have to get kind of automatic to go back to it and such.
Is that for May 1st?
May 1st. And if you're interested in the solo stuff, let me know. It would have to be rehearsed with me privately and brought together to the group in pretty short order, so just be prepared for that. Let's take a quick look at Blessings Over Me. It's been a while. Blessings Over Me. This one I sent, I sent today. You remember this one? You don't have to take it yet. It's very exciting, very exciting. Alright, I'm gonna praise. All this, every long note has motion, has movement, energy, lift, crescendo. I'm gonna praise. Okay, ready? Praise, you would feel comfortable getting up and moving to a different location to sing on a Sunday morning if needed. And that's just because we've got all these people with their backs to the congregation. I want to get an idea of who's comfortable moving or who would just prefer to stay seated where you are. So I'm only asking if you sign up if you're willing to move. To stand up, to get up, maybe come somewhere around here and sing. And then go back to your seat. If you don't feel like that's comfortable for you, I don't want you to put your name on this list, and that's just fine. I want you to know it's absolutely fine. I just want to get an idea of if we have movers and what that might look like, if we could do it, get a little more creative, because we're not already creative enough, are we? With what we might be able to do. Yes, Steve?
So it's just the front, it's not like we're gonna have to do the side, stuff like that, just in front.
I guess I'd have to see the number and figure it out. The best case, I'd be able to kind of we'd angle, and I'd be able to kind of stand here, have some folks over here on my left, have some folks on my right, and nobody behind me. You know what I mean? So that's kind of best case that we'd be able to actually have some motion. But seriously, if it's not a comfortable thing for you, I don't want you to put your name. So if it is a comfortable thing for you, great, and you can put your name, pass it on. If not, don't worry. Do you have a pencil or do you want me to send this? Okay? Just keep it moving, okay? So, blessings over me one more time. I'm gonna pray. Okay? Ready?
I'm gonna praise, I'm gonna praise you, Lord. I'm gonna shout for joy. I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna love you, Lord.
fun. So anyway, that's kind of our immediate lineup of music. Remember, if you've got email, you've got the links to listen as well. You've got the scans. So please do a little bit more on I Sing the Love That Dreams creation, just, before Sunday, if you can, just listen to it, sing through it, something to kind of help remind you, because it's coming up really fast, and then then it's gonna be over. So, thank you, bless you, see you on Sunday morning at 9. 9. Goodbye, Zoomers. Thanks for being with us tonight. Nice to have you.